In life, it's not the circumstances that define us, but how we react to them. Every day we are faced with situations that could shake us, frustrate us, or even make us angry. But here's the truth. While we can't always control the world around us, we have total control over how we respond to it. This is the key to resilience. When you learn to control your reactions, you begin to transform not only how you handle adversity, but how you approach every aspect of life. Imagine for a moment that you're facing a setback, maybe a missed opportunity, a frustrating conversation, or even an unexpected failure. Most people's immediate reaction is emotional. They react in the heat of the moment. But this is where control comes into play. Instead of reacting automatically, take a moment to pause, breathe, and decide how you want to respond. Here's the thing, every situation, no matter how challenging, is an opportunity to practice discipline. Discipline is not about controlling everything that happens around you. It's about controlling how you choose to interpret and respond to those events. People who react without thinking let their emotions take over. And that's when they make mistakes, get frustrated, or waste energy on things that don't matter. When you practice controlling your reactions, you are taking charge of your emotional state. You're saying, I will not be a slave to my feelings. I will be the master of them. This shift is not just empowering, it's life-changing. It allows you to stay calm, composed, and clear-headed no matter what life throws at you. Your reactions also affect the people around you. When you react negatively or with frustration, you spread that energy to others. But when you choose to stay calm, poised, and positive, you inspire those around you to do the same. Your reaction can set the tone for the entire room, team, or family. It's not just about you. It's about the impact you have on others. To truly control your reactions, you need to be aware of your triggers. What are the things that get under your skin? What makes you lose your cool? By identifying these triggers, you can take steps to avoid them, or better yet, learn to face them with strength. The more aware you become of these reactions, the less power they have over you. Reacting impulsively is easy, but controlling your response is a skill that must be developed over time. It's about building habits of self-control, learning to pause before acting, and choosing your response with intention. And while this may take effort, the rewards are invaluable. You'll find that you're not only handling stress better, but also navigating life's challenges with grace, confidence, and unwavering focus. In a world that is constantly in motion, it's easy to get caught up in the chaos. From traffic jams to deadlines to unexpected problems, the external world seems to demand more of our attention than ever before. Yet, it is in these very moments of pressure and stress that adopting a calm mindset becomes one of the most powerful tools at your disposal. A calm mindset is not about avoiding problems or pretending that everything is fine when it's not. It's about maintaining control over your emotions and staying clear-headed, regardless of the circumstances. When you face a challenge, you can choose to react impulsively with panic or frustration, or you can choose to stay calm, analyze the situation, and respond with clarity. It's not about suppressing your feelings, but rather about choosing how to manage them. Think about the most successful and composed individuals in your life, whether in business, sports, or personal relationships. One of their most common traits is their ability to remain calm under pressure. They understand that getting emotional in the heat of the moment only clouds judgment and leads to poor decisions. A calm mindset is the foundation of sound decision-making and the ability to handle challenges with grace. When you face adversity with a calm mind, you become more efficient. You stop wasting time and energy on needless stress. Instead of allowing your mind to spiral into negative thoughts, you can focus on solutions. A calm mind gives you the space to think critically and logically. You can step back from the situation, assess what's happening, and decide on the best course of action without being hijacked by fear or anxiety. Being calm doesn't mean being indifferent. It means being centered, regardless of the storm that may be brewing around you. It means understanding that no matter how intense the situation, you are in control of how you respond. This requires practice. In fact, cultivating a calm mindset is a lifelong journey. It's about creating habits that allow you to slow down your reactions and create a buffer between stimulus and response. One of the most effective ways to develop a calm mindset is through mindfulness practices. Taking a moment each day to focus on your breath, to clear your mind, and to reset your mental state can make all the difference. It's about taking the time to check in with yourself before you react. Ask yourself, how do I feel in this situation? What is the most composed, intelligent, and effective response I can have? The benefits of maintaining a calm mindset extend far beyond just handling stress. It enhances your relationships, improves your health, and leads to greater success. When you are calm, you can communicate more effectively, connect with others on a deeper level, and show up as your best self in every situation. You become someone who others can rely on, not just because of your skills or talents, but because of your ability to maintain composure in moments of uncertainty. Whether in business, personal development, or even in your own inner peace, a calm mindset is invaluable. It allows you to weather life's storms without being blown off course. And when you cultivate it consistently, you'll find that you can face challenges with a sense of ease and confidence that others can't help but admire. Life is filled with distractions, big ones, small ones, and everything in between. It's easy to get sidetracked by the everyday events that seem to demand your attention. Whether it's a minor inconvenience, a fleeting negative comment, or an unexpected delay, these small distractions can quickly eat our time, energy, and focus. Yet, if you want to lead a successful and purposeful life, you must learn to avoid letting these small things derail you. Think about how much of your day is spent reacting to distractions. A phone call, a social media notification, someone else's opinion, or an unimportant task that pops up. All of these can quickly pull you away from what truly matters. When you allow these distractions to dominate your attention, you're giving away your power. Instead of focusing on your goals, your growth, and your purpose, you get caught up in the noise of the world around you. The key to overcoming distractions is developing the ability to stay focused on your larger vision, no matter what minor irritations come your way. In life, it's easy to get bogged down by the small stuff, but true success comes from learning how to rise above it. Ask yourself, is this distraction worth my energy? Is it helping me move closer to my goals, or is it just a temporary disruption? One way to prevent small distractions from taking over is by setting clear boundaries. When you have a clear sense of what's important, you'll know what to say yes to and what to say no to. Don't be afraid to say no to things that aren't aligned with your values or your long-term vision. Every yes to something trivial is a no to something that could move you forward. By saying no to distractions, you are saying yes to your future. Another way to minimize distractions is by practicing mindfulness. Stay present in each moment, giving your full attention to the task at hand. When you catch your mind wandering or get distracted by something insignificant, bring your focus back to what truly matters. It's the ability to concentrate on your priorities that separates the highly successful from those who spend their days chasing every distraction. Think of distractions as obstacles placed in your path to test your discipline. They may be small, but they are powerful in their ability to pull you off course. The more distractions you allow to affect you, the further you move away from your true potential. On the other hand, when you refuse to be sidetracked, when you decide to stay focused on what truly matters, you begin to gain momentum. The power of consistency, focus, and discipline far outweighs the pull of temporary distractions. In the grand scheme of things, these small disruptions, whether it's someone cutting you off in traffic, a petty argument, or a minor technical glitch, don't have the power to define your day unless you let them. The secret to living a successful life is remembering this. Distractions are fleeting, but the progress you make when you remain focused on your goals is what will truly last. By learning to filter out the small distractions and stay focused on your vision, you can start making real progress in every area of your life. The less energy you waste on insignificant things, the more energy you can pour into what will move you forward. And the more you focus on your larger purpose, the more you'll realize just how much time you have to achieve everything you've set out to do. Emotions are a powerful force within us. They shape our thoughts, influence our decisions, and dictate our behavior. While emotions are an essential part of being human, they don't have to control us. The key to a successful and fulfilled life is developing emotional mastery, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions in a way that empowers us instead of limiting us. Emotional mastery doesn't mean suppressing your feelings or pretending they don't exist. It means acknowledging your emotions but not allowing them to dictate your actions. When you can master your emotions, you begin to operate from a place of clarity, not reaction. This level of emotional intelligence allows you to stay calm and composed in even the most challenging situations, giving you the ability to make decisions based on logic and reason rather than impulse or frustration. Take a moment to consider the impact that uncontrolled emotions can have on your life. When you react emotionally, especially in moments of anger, fear, or stress, you often end up making decisions that you'll regret later. Whether it's snapping at a loved one, making a rash business decision, or giving up on an important goal because of self-doubt, emotional reactions can hold you back from reaching your full potential. Emotional mastery is about learning to pause before reacting. It's about recognizing the early signs of emotional triggers, whether it's a tightening in your chest, a racing heart, or a change in your thoughts, and taking a step back. This pause allows you to gain perspective, allowing you to respond from a place of strength and clarity. By mastering this pause, you begin to break the cycle of knee-jerk reactions and start making more intentional decisions that are aligned with your long-term goals. To develop emotional mastery, you first need to become self-aware. Begin by noticing your emotional patterns. What situations trigger strong emotional reactions in you? Is it criticism, stressful deadlines, certainty? By becoming aware of what triggers your emotions, you can prepare yourself to deal with them more effectively when they arise. Another key element of emotional mastery is learning to separate your feelings from the facts. Emotions often arise from our interpretation of a situation rather than the situation itself. For example, you might feel disrespected by a colleague's comment, but is that how the comment was truly intended? Or is your emotional response clouding your judgment? Emotional mastery involves stepping back from your emotions and asking yourself, what is the actual truth of the situation? This helps you gain a clearer perspective and make decisions that are based on reality, not your emotional reaction. One powerful technique for emotional mastery is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness allows you to be present in the moment and fully aware of your emotional state. When you're mindful, you can observe your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Over time, mindfulness practices such as meditation, journaling, or simply taking a few deep breaths can help you gain greater control over your emotional responses. Emotional mastery also involves cultivating emotional resilience. Life will always present challenges, but how you handle those challenges is what truly matters. When you develop resilience, you're able to bounce back from setbacks, learn from failures, and keep moving forward. Instead of allowing difficult emotions to stop you in your tracks, emotional mastery helps you turn those emotions into fuel for growth. When you learn to master your emotions, you'll begin to notice a profound shift in your life. You'll have better relationships because you'll communicate more effectively without being controlled by anger or frustration. You'll make better decisions because your choices will be grounded in logic and reason, not clouded by momentary emotional impulses. You'll experience greater peace and fulfillment because you'll no longer be at the mercy of your feelings. Emotional mastery is a lifelong journey, a skill that requires consistent practice and dedication. But with each step you take toward mastering your emotions, you gain more control over your life. And with that control comes the ability to create the life you truly desire. In a world that often values perfection, it's easy to get caught in the trap of trying to make everything flawless. We believe that in order to be successful, we must do things perfectly, whether it's in our work, relationships, or personal development. But here's a crucial truth: perfection is an illusion. The pursuit of perfection can paralyze you, stifle your progress, and stop you from achieving what you truly want in life. What matters most is not perfection, but perseverance, the ability to keep moving forward, no matter the obstacles. Perfectionism often leads to procrastination. When we think something needs to be perfect, we hold ourselves back from taking action. We become obsessed with getting every detail right, and as a result, we delay, hesitate, or even avoid starting altogether. This cycle of waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect conditions can cause us to miss opportunities, waste time, and fall short of our goals. Perseverance, on the other hand, is about progress, not perfection. It's about showing up every day and giving your best, even when things aren't perfect, even when you don't have all the answers, and even when the conditions aren't ideal. It's about continuing to move forward despite setbacks, failures, and mistakes. Because here's the thing, success doesn't come from perfection. Success comes from consistent effort, learning from your mistakes, and refining your approach along the way. Consider the most successful people you know, or the most accomplished figures in history. What they all have in common is perseverance. They didn't wait for perfect conditions to start, they simply started and then kept going. Whether it was Thomas Edison's thousands of failed attempts before inventing the light bulb or an entrepreneur's countless setbacks before finding success, these individuals didn't let the pursuit of perfection stand in their way. Instead, they focused on persevering through the challenges. Perseverance allows you to build momentum. When you consistently show up, even in the face of imperfection, you create small wins, which in turn lead to bigger wins. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. And over time, this progress compounds, leading you closer to your goals. The act of persevering through challenges helps you develop resilience, a crucial trait that will carry you through any difficulty in life. Another powerful aspect of perseverance is that it teaches you to embrace failure as part of the process. Perfectionism tends to create a fear of failure, but when you shift your focus to perseverance, you begin to see failure differently. It's no longer something to fear or avoid, but something to learn from. Every mistake is a lesson. Every failure is an opportunity to grow and improve. The more you persevere, the better you get at handling setbacks, and the more confident you become in your ability to overcome future obstacles. Perseverance is also about maintaining your commitment to your goals, even when you don't see immediate results. Many people give up too soon because they expect instant success or immediate perfection. But true success is built over time. It's the cumulative result of sustained effort, the willingness to keep going when things get tough, and the ability to stay focused on the bigger picture, even when small steps feel insignificant. If you ever feel discouraged because you're not perfect, remember this: progress is more important than perfection. A single imperfect action is worth more than 1,000 perfect plans that never come to life. Don't wait for the right moment or the perfect set of circumstances. Start now and keep moving forward, even if it's messy. Perseverance will always outlast perfection, and over time, you'll find that the progress you make will lead you to greater success than perfection ever could. Perseverance is not just about enduring, it's about growing, learning, and evolving with each challenge you face. It's about having the grit to keep pushing forward, even when it feels like you're not where you want to be. Because as long as you continue to persevere, you are moving closer to your goals, and that is what will truly define your success. Life is full of challenges. From personal obstacles to professional setbacks, it often feels like we're constantly facing something that stands in our way. But here's a powerful truth: challenges are not obstacles to be avoided, they are opportunities for growth. When you shift your mindset to see challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks, you open the door to extraordinary personal development and achievement. It's easy to view challenges as negative experiences, situations that cause frustration, stress, and sometimes even defeat. But if you take a step back and view them through a different lens, you'll see that every challenge holds the potential for growth. The most successful individuals in history didn't shy away from challenges, they embraced them. They understood that through every difficult situation, they learned something valuable about themselves and the world around them. One of the key aspects of embracing challenges is reframing them. Instead of thinking, "Why is this happening to me?" or "This is too hard," ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" or "How can this challenge make me stronger?" This simple shift in perspective transforms obstacles into opportunities. It turns frustration into curiosity and fear into motivation. Instead of being weighed down by the difficulty of the situation, you begin to see the lessons embedded within it. Challenges force you to step outside your comfort zone, and growth never happens in the comfort zone. The moment you push past the familiar and the easy, you stretch your capabilities and expand your potential. Each challenge you face, whether it's a new project, a difficult conversation, or a personal setback forces you to develop new skills, strategies, and mindsets that will serve you in the future. Think about the last time you faced a challenge that seemed insurmountable at first. Perhaps you were dealing with a tough project at work, a financial setback, or a personal issue. In the beginning, the challenge may have felt overwhelming, but as you persevered and navigated through it, you likely gained new insights and confidence. You learned new ways to problem solve, you built resilience, and you strengthened your ability to adapt. This is the essence of growth. Embracing challenges also teaches you patience and persistence. The road to success is rarely a straight path. There will always be bumps along the way. But when you embrace challenges as opportunities, you start to see the value in persistence. You begin to understand that success isn't about avoiding hardships, it's about working through them. It's about finding the determination to keep moving forward, even when the going gets tough. Challenges teach you how to manage your emotions. In the face of adversity, it's easy to become overwhelmed with frustration, fear, or self-doubt. But when you learn to embrace challenges, you learn how to manage these emotions more effectively. You develop emotional resilience, and over time, you become more equipped to handle future challenges with grace and confidence. Another powerful aspect of embracing challenges is that they often reveal your true potential. When you're faced with a challenge, you often surprise yourself with how much you're capable of. You find hidden strengths, creative solutions, and the ability to rise above circumstances. These moments of self-discovery can be transformative, helping you realize that you are much stronger, smarter, and more capable than you ever thought possible. So the more you embrace challenges, the more resilient you become. Each challenge you face is like a muscle being strengthened. Over time, you build a mindset that's not afraid to tackle difficulties head-on. You begin to understand that challenges are not something to fear, but something to welcome. Because in every challenge, there's an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more successful. When challenges arise, don't shy away from them. Don't look at them as inconveniences or setbacks. Instead, see them for what they truly are, opportunities for growth. Embrace them with a sense of curiosity, determination, and resilience. Because the more challenges you face and overcome, the closer you get to becoming the best version of yourself. And that, my friend, is the true essence of growth. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to focus on what we don't have, what we're missing, or what went wrong. But here's a powerful habit that can transform your entire outlook: practicing gratitude. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you, it's a mindset, a way of looking at life that focuses on abundance rather than lack. The practice of daily gratitude shifts your perspective, rewires your brain for positivity, and attracts more of what you want into your life. When you practice gratitude, you train your mind to focus on the good, rather than dwelling on what's not going right. It's human nature to fixate on problems and challenges. But when you make a conscious effort to focus on the positives, you start to realize just how much you have to be thankful for, even in the most difficult of times. Gratitude is like a lens that sharpens your awareness of all the blessings in your life, big or small. One of the most powerful aspects of gratitude is that it shifts your energy. When you're grateful, you send out positive vibrations that not only make you feel good, but also influence the people around you. Gratitude creates an environment of appreciation and positivity. It strengthens relationships, fosters goodwill, and attracts more opportunities. People are naturally drawn to those who exude gratitude because it reflects a sense of joy and contentment. But here's the catch: gratitude isn't just for the easy times. It's easy to be grateful when things are going well, but true gratitude comes when you can find something to be thankful for, even in the midst of adversity. Life will inevitably throw challenges your way, but practicing gratitude during tough times helps you maintain perspective. It reminds you that even in the darkest moments, there are still things to appreciate. Perhaps it's the lesson you're learning, the strength you're building, or the support you're receiving from others. Gratitude in these moments fosters resilience and helps you keep moving forward. The beauty of practicing gratitude daily is that it becomes a habit, and habits shape your mindset. When you begin each day by listing things you're grateful for, you start your day on a positive note. Over time, this practice becomes ingrained in your routine, You train yourself to look for the good in every situation. You stop taking things for granted and start recognizing the abundance that surrounds you. The impact of gratitude extends to your mental and emotional well-being. Studies show that practicing gratitude regularly reduces stress, anxiety, and depression. It helps you maintain a sense of optimism and contentment, even when external circumstances are not ideal. Gratitude improves your mood, boosts your self-esteem, and enhances your overall sense of fulfillment. It's a simple yet profound tool for increasing your happiness and satisfaction with life. One way to cultivate a daily gratitude practice is by keeping a gratitude journal. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. Sometimes it's the small moments, like a warm cup of coffee in the morning or a kind word from a friend. That can make the biggest impact. The act of writing them down solidifies the gratitude in your mind and helps reinforce the positive mindset you're building. Another method is to express gratitude to others. Take time to thank the people in your life, whether it's a colleague, a family member, or a stranger who showed you kindness. When you express gratitude, you not only make the other person feel appreciated, but you also reinforce your own feelings of thankfulness. The more you practice gratitude, the more your life will be filled with abundance. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you attract more things to be grateful for. Gratitude brings you into alignment with the energy of abundance, and this positive energy ripples out into all areas of your life, from your relationships to your health to your work. The secret to success and fulfillment isn't found in external achievements, but in the inner state of gratitude that you cultivate daily. Practice gratitude regularly, and you'll see the world through a different lens, a lens of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. And as you do, you'll find that your life begins to reflect the very things you're grateful for. In life, there will always be circumstances beyond your control. Whether it's the economy, other people's actions, or unpredictable events, there are many things that we simply cannot influence. However, the true key to living a peaceful and successful life lies in focusing on what you can control. When you shift your attention to the things you have power over, you stop wasting energy on the uncontrollable and start making meaningful progress in the areas that truly matter. One of the most empowering things you can do is to identify what is within your control and what isn't. You can't control the weather, how people treat you, or the past. But you can control your attitude, your actions, your responses, and your mindset. The more you focus on these controllable aspects of your life, the more you realize that you have more power than you think. When you constantly worry about things beyond your control, it's easy to become overwhelmed, anxious, and frustrated. You begin to feel helpless, as though you're at the mercy of forces outside your reach. But when you direct your energy toward what you can control, your thoughts, habits, work ethic, and decisions, you reclaim your power. You become proactive, not reactive. The first step in focusing on what you can control is taking responsibility for your life. Stop blaming others, your circumstances, or external events for your current situation. While you may not have control over everything that happens to you, you have control over how you respond to it. How you choose to handle challenges, setbacks, and even success is entirely up to you. By owning your actions and reactions, you begin to shape your destiny. Another key area of focus is your mindset. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can control how you interpret and react to those events. When challenges arise, rather than getting caught up in frustration, choose to see them as opportunities for growth. When someone treats you unfairly, instead of becoming bitter, focus on how you can learn from the experience and rise above it. Your mindset is one of the most powerful tools you have in shaping your life, and it is always under your control. Habits are also within your control, and they are a powerful way to shape your future. You can choose to cultivate habits that align with your goals and values. Whether it's exercising regularly, reading daily, setting aside time for personal development, or practicing gratitude, small positive actions compound over time and lead to massive change. These habits don't require external validation or conditions. They are yours to build and sustain. By focusing on the habits you can control, you lay the foundation for success, no matter the circumstances. Time is another resource you can control. While you can't control how much time you have, you can control how you use it. Every day you make choices about where to invest your time and energy. When you prioritize what's important to you, whether it's your work, your health, or your relationships, you begin to take charge of your life. Don't let time slip away on trivial distractions or worry about things that don't matter. Use your time wisely, and you'll see progress toward your goals. When you focus on what you can control, you also stop wasting energy on things that don't serve you. You learn to let go of the need to control others or situations that are out of your hands. Instead of trying to change things you can't, you invest your efforts in things that make a real difference. This shift in focus leads to greater peace, less stress, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. You realize that you're not a victim of circumstances, but a creator of your own path. So, ask yourself, what can you control today? What actions can you take that will move you closer to your goals? What mindset can you cultivate that will empower you to face life's challenges with resilience? By consistently focusing on what you can control, you take back the reins of your life, and you position yourself for lasting success and happiness.